Welcome Pokemon Go trainers, welcome back to my channel. So in this video I am featuring Annihilape in Open Great League. This could be the last time we are going to see the Annihilape because next season it is going to get the nerf. And I have paired it with Alolan Ninetales and Whiscash. Whiscash is also getting the nerf next season. So let's start with the first match. Annihilape versus Fraligator, very bad lead because Shadow Claw are super effective. We can reach Right Slash easily and win the CMP. So going for it. This might grab the shield. Let's see what he's going to do here. And he goes for the shield and he's going to throw a hydro cannon. We have to shield as well, otherwise it will knock out. And let's see. And he goes for the hydro cannon, which is blocked. And we are going to throw another night slash, farming up and going for it, but he catches on a charge bug. Very good catch by the opponent, realizing that he is going to lose the CMP and going for the night slash, and it doesn't do that much. So I'm going to go for another night slash before dipping into other Pokemon. So going for this, let's see if he's going to shield here. I don't think he will shield if he is going to count move correctly, and he doesn't. Now coming with Ninetales, I think I can take discharge comfortably. So I don't think I have to shield the first one, and I can reach Weather Ball easily before they going to reach the second move. So going for it, and this will definitely knock out the charge bug, and we will force the Fraligator to throw a energy, which is Hydro Cannon. Let's see if he's going to throw it. He might over farm a bit so that he get ready with the other Pokemon, and he's waiting for the switch timer here. And here comes the Fraligator, and he's over farming a bit and throwing on a perfect timing. Very good counting by the opponent, and this is Hydro Cannon, which will knock out the Alolan Ninetales. And here I can come with Whiscash and just farm up energy. I have to shield once because Hydro Cannon is going to hurt a lot. Even though Whiscash is part water type, still it will hurt. So giving up the final shield, and here comes the Lantern. Opponent has a shield, so my win con is to overfarm 100 energy. So going for this Mud Bomb, this is going to do super effective damage. And let's see, and half of the health is gone. So on the second one I go for the CMP tie, which I win. So this is Surf, and we are going to go for the Mud Bomb. He might shield here or he will not. If he doesn't, then it will knock out, and he shields here. So he's going to throw a Surf, which is not going to get me very low. I can comfortably farm up to 2 Mud Bomb. And now going for the over farming, and I don't have to worry about anything, just have to generate back to back Mud Bomb, one for the Lantern and another for Fraligator. And I know Fraligator is dry on energy, so he's not going to throw any move. So comfortably throwing this Mud Bomb, this will knock out the Lantern, and next Mud Bomb should be enough to secure the win by knocking out the Fraligator. So despite being a tough lead, we were able to overcome it. That's why Annihilape is very OP. And by the time, if you haven't subscribed my channel, so please subscribe it to support me. And let's move towards the next opponent. Vigoroth versus Annihilape. Very good lead for us. And he's going to safe switch into Gligar. So I'm going to come with Ninetales, and I'm going to throw my Weather Ball immediately once I reach. This is going to do double super effective damage, and it will knock out if he doesn't shield. Let's see if he's going to shield here. And he doesn't. And here we have won the switch. Let's see what he's going to do here. And he has lost one Pokemon, and we have 3 Pokemons alive. And he comes with Vigoroth. And here I farm up and go for Weather Ball spam. Let's see how much damage it does. Vigoroth is a bit tanky, so it is not going to do that much. So I think he's going to reach Body Slam before we reach another Weather Ball. And yes, he does. This is going to definitely knock out the Ninetales, and later we can come with our Annihilape to counter him down. Let's see. I think I should come immediately farming up, and here comes the Fraligator. So just to grab the shield, I will throw the Night Slash. Later I can come with Whiscash with 2 shield advantage, and in 2 shield I believe Whiscash can win against the Fraligator. So coming with Whiscash and generating up to Mud Bomb, he has back to back, I think, Hydro Cannon. I can take one, so not going to shield the first one because I know I can survive it comfortably. So he's going to throw another one. This time I have to shield everything. So going to shield the Hydro Cannon, and I'm about to reach back to back Mud Bomb, and going to throw the first one. This will do damage or it will grab the shield. Let's see what he decide to do. And opponent decide to let it go, and I throw another Mud Bomb immediately. So let's see. This is going to definitely grab the shield, otherwise it will knock out the Fraligator. So we grab the shield, and now I think we can just farm him down with the mud shot. And yes, we were able to do that. And now Vigoroth has only one option, which is to surrender the match, and which he does. So good game, we won this match as well. So let's move towards the next opponent. Let's see what the next opponent has for us. And it's a Whiscash versus Annihilape. So we have to shield the Scald correctly. So we are going to farm up and count the moves at the same time. I am going to over farm a lot before throwing the energy, and this is enough for the Scald, so we are definitely going to shield here because it is going to do more damage. And he throws Scald. We don't get, yes, we do get the debuff, and here comes the Tentacruel. So I stored a Shadow Ball for later, and I come with Whiscash, which has dominating matchup here. But here I did some mistake, so he throws a Scald and it doesn't debuff. That's very good. And I have generated back to back mud bomb, so I go for the first one. This will do super effective damage because of its part poison typing, and I will throw the second one on the CMP tie, and I thought I can win it, but unfortunately I lose the CMP. I'm not going to shield here, so this will definitely knock out the Whiscash. This was the mistake. I realized that I could have won the CMP, so I'm going to overfarm a bit, going for the Night Slash. This Night Slash will definitely knock out the Tentacruel, but opponent has two shields here. So going for Night Slash, and we do get the boost. So now we are going to ramp up. So going for the Night Slash, let's see if he's going to call it, thinking that I'm going for the Shadow Ball. But he doesn't shield, he calls it correctly, and I get another boost, and now counters are shredding the Skarmory, and I reach another Night Slash. Let's see if he's going to shield here. He might shield to get the Sky Attack, and yes, he does. So I'm going to throw another one immediately on the charge attack priority, which I win. If he has to get the Sky Attack, he has to shield, and he does. Now we are going to shield again because we are boosted with the attack, and if Whiscash come, we can just do counter damage, and we have healthy Ninetales at the back, so we'll try to do as much counter damage as we can. So he's going to throw a move, that's fine, we have a healthy Ninetales, so this mud bomb is definitely going to knock out the Annihilape, and we can come with Ninetales. And we have to do some undercharge here because we need charge attack for the Skarmory, so we are going to undercharge this Weather Ball so that we can farm up energy, and he doesn't get knocked out, and he throws a here, so this could be a Scald, maybe, let's see. And another thing which helps me is this debuff helps me to farm up more energy. And now one more Powder Snow, and this Weather Ball is going to be enough to knock out the Skarmory and secure the win. So because of that debuff, it helped me to generate more energy, and it helped me to secure the win. So sometimes debuff can also be your win con. So let's move towards the next opponent. Lickitung, very good lead, but Lick will be super effective. So he comes with Gligar again. So we have a hard answer, which is Alolan Ninetales. So one Weather Ball should be enough to knock out the Gligar. I don't believe there is a reason to shield here because it's a losing matchup for Gligar. So he doesn't shield, and let's see what is going to come up. He's going to wait for the switch timer, and maybe he will return with Lickitung. And here comes the Lickitung. So I decided to farm up to Dazzling Gleam, and let's see. And I go for it, but he reaches his move. His Body Slam is not going to be enough to knock me out, so I can comfortably no shield here. And here I decided to go for the bait Weather Ball. Let's see if he's going to shield here. If he doesn't shield, that's fine. We can generate Dazzling Gleam again because Powder Snow generates energy quickly, and we were able to generate it, and this is going to knock out if he doesn't shield. Let's see if he's going to give up the first shield at least, and they don't shield. This is going to knock out, and here comes the final Pokemon, Annihilape. We are going to come with our own Annihilape because we win the charge attack priority on the Shadow Ball, and opponent over farm, he doesn't throw on the same timing. Let's see if he's going to call it or it will just knock out, and he shields it correctly. Now we are not going to shield. Let's see if he's going to throw a Shadow Ball because I want to close out the game with Whiscash with the 2 shield, and he goes for the Night Slash and he gets the boost. So I go for my own Night Slash. Let's see if we can get the boost or we can grab the final shield. So going for the Night Slash, and he doesn't shield, but still it puts him very low. This time I'm not going to shield. I'm going to put all my faith on Whiscash by throwing 2 mud bombs. So now let's come with Whiscash and generate up to back Mud Bomb, one for the shield and another for the Annihilape. So here, just to be safe, I shielded. This could be another Night Slash, and yes, it was. So now I don't shield the next move. I decided to give him a win con. Let's see if he's going to throw a Shadow Ball, and he baits me again with the Night Slash. So back Mud Bombs are generated, and this will secure the win. So this season it was full of Whiscash and Annihilape everywhere, as you can see, and next season they are getting the nerf, which is very bad. So I don't think next season people will use Annihilape and Whiscash more often. So let's see. So let's move towards the next opponent. I think this is the final match of this video. Annihilape versus Azumarill. Very bad lead, but still we have a heavy hitting move, which is Shadow Ball, and we are going to go for it. Counters are doing nothing to Azumarill, so going for the Shadow Ball. Let's see if he's going to shield here. Sometimes they do shield. So full sending the Shadow Ball, and half of the health is gone. So I try to catch here, but he doesn't fall for it, and he's just farming up energy. And here comes, I think, Vigoroth. So I decided to go for heavy hitting move, which is Dazzling Gleam, which is going to take, I think, more than 80% of this health. Let's see, but he shields it correctly. Very good call by the opponent. And now he can throw us Body Slam on the charge attack priority, so which is going to knock out my Ninetales. That's fine, we can generate energy with the Annihilape, and we have a 2 shield advantage. So we are going to wait for the full switch timer, and then we are going to come with Annihilape and counter them down. So I think both of the move are resisted, so we don't have to worry about the shielding here, but still gradually they do add up. You can see here Rock Slide puts me into yellow health, and I don't think he's going to reach another Rock Slide. This is definitely a Body Slam, so I'm not going to shield. I'm going to save the shield for the Whiscash, and this Body Slam does very little damage. And here I threw the Night Slash bait so that I can grab the shield, and let's see if he's going to call it correctly. He comes with Charger Bug, and yes, and I tried to store a Shadow Ball, but I thought Ape will get knockout with the Volt Switch. So coming with Whiscash, and he's going to throw X Caesar. We have 2 shields, so I shielded the first move, and I'm going to commit to Scald, but I have to be very careful for the catch as well. He's going to throw another X Caesar. I can survive it. I have to save 1 shield. He throws X Caesar and going to throw the Scald. This will do more than half of the damage, and we would require another Scald. I don't believe Mud Bomb should be enough, so no debuff. That's very unfortunate, and he's going to reach another X Caesar. I could have thrown it immediately, but I'm very afraid of getting catch. This X Caesar is getting me very low, and now this Scald should be enough to knock out the Charger Bug, and let's hope we can knock out the Azumarill as well. Azumarill is bit healthy, so we can reach Mud Bomb. I'm not going to swap out immediately to make a combo play, because fast move can knock out the Annihilape. So I decided to stay here and let Azumarill to knock me out, because I know I can win the charge attack priority. So I went for the counter, and this is definitely an Ice Beam or Play Rough. So we are going to shield here, and it is a Ice Beam, and I believe Night Slash should be enough to knock out the Azumarill, and we won the impossible matchup with Annihilape. It was a bit difficult to win, but still we were able to do that. So thank you for watching this video till end, and hopefully you have enjoyed this video. If you do, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to my channel.